Hello guys, apologies for the absence of an on the whistle video after the Moscow game. I wasn't actually watching the match live, so I wasn't able to provide those thoughts. I have subsequently watched it. I mean, look, it was a lot more pleasurable, let's say, watching it without the nerves that you must have had watching it as it took place, especially once we went 2-0 down and with all the other crazy comebacks that took place across Europe this week. It seemed inevitable that we would become another giant in relative terms to fall. But we scored two great goals. What a goal, Danny Welbeck. What a goal that is. A brilliant pass from Mohamed El Neni too. I really like the turn, actually, right at the start of the move. The way he kind of kills the ball dead, spins his man. Stunning. I mean, his confidence clearly helped by that brace at the weekend. That miss was obviously water off a duck's back. And he's playing well. I think 5 goals in 5 games. Great pass from El Neni. It's his pass for the second as well. Aaron Ramsey making his presence felt in the final third. I love the confidence with which he finished that. And through we go. And it's interesting, isn't it? You know, the start of this competition, when it was the group stages, we were rotating so heavily. And it seemed like that was going to be the opportunity for squad players to shine in the early stages of this competition. Well, now here we are, right into the latter stages. And it is squad players who are shining. El Neni, Welbeck. They're getting their opportunity and they're making the most of it. It's it's encouraging, and I wonder how it'll influence Arsene Wenger's team selections between now and the end of the season. You know, will those guys who ostensibly are sort of squad fodder be saved from playing in the Premier League? Will they be spared just because our emphasis is so clearly now on Europe? Maybe not this weekend, I guess, because there's that slight let up in the European schedule. So let's have a look. We have Newcastle. But we don't have a game next Thursday. We've got a full 7 days until our next game. So I do wonder if the majority of the first 11 will play on Tyneside. Apparently Aaron Ramsey and Jack Wilshere set to miss out. Anyway, the big news on Friday after Thursday was the draw. And it was arguably the worst possible draw in terms of our chances. If you look at those machines that kind of produce the probability for any given team to win a competition, ours massively decreased. And that's because we've got Atletico Madrid, who are the tournament favourites, and we have the first leg at home. So in the second leg, we've got to go to Madrid, their shiny new stadium, and probably produce something there too. It's a daunting tie. I think, it's funny when you think of Madrid, the first players, individuals you probably think of are probably Griezmann, Diego Costa, attacking players predominantly, but this is such an efficient defensive unit, such an intelligent tactical machine, and I do think it's there that they're really going to give Arsenal the most problems. I don't think we'll have as much freedom. I don't think we'll be able to score against them as easily as we have other sides. However, it is an exciting tie. It will be a big night at Emirates Stadium, one of the biggest really for quite some time. And if you're not going to go to the game, give your ticket to somebody else. Let's have it full. Let's have it rocking. I think I'm excited, but I wouldn't say I'm optimistic. Is that fair? I think it's plausible, but I don't think it'll be easy. But then winning this competition isn't going to be easy, and whoever gets through to the final, let's hypothesise that it's Marseille, for example. Well, in a tournament that ends in a final in France, a Marseille side who are superb in that second leg quarter-final are going to feel very confident indeed. They're a very difficult side, great individual attacking players themselves, Thauvin, Payet. So, and let's not write off Salzburg. I mean, they've knocked out some brilliant, effectively the minnows, but they've knocked out some brilliant teams along the way. Anyway, Madrid it is. And I suppose it'll be fascinating. If we beat Madrid, I think we'll feel like the tournament is ours to win. If we don't, well, it'll be a very tricky last few games of the season. I think there are 3 Premier League games left after the second leg. Burnley, Leicester and Huddersfield. With Manchester United in the middle of the June to get Madrid games. I think Wenger will be pleased. Those last 3 Premier League games don't look particularly taxing, because if we went out to Madrid and then had games against rival clubs, which we might lose, the mood could get very sour very quickly. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to speak to you tomorrow after the Newcastle game. Hopefully I'll have my voice back by then. Until then, bye-bye.